This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The sure hands. It's Cole. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackled, but first down.
No, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance Guys, an interception in the end zone could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and 1. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't feel you. And this is exactly what happens here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Return on trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Blitz and a quick sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Gets into space at the 50. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's Ole Miss on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of down.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Handoff on a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. Too much speed for the defense.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Bringing it out. It's Cole. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Will send the punt team onto the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. 4th out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, nearly picked off on a risky throw. Almost.
Talking about that bullshit.
Bring up 3rd down now.
Nigga gave me the ball.
Seem to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver, but I love to point out when the offensive line does a great job. It's a cohesive unit. They do a nice job of communicating. Give the quarterback enough time. Let him do his thing. But the offensive line is the reason that play worked.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Makes the ground. It's Cole. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket, looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
He'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Now, a 4th down.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught quickly. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but he's going to be short of that marker.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire zone stop. He's running out of time here. Caught by the receiver.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Send the back in motion. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Puts into space at the 50. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down before the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Tie. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You could just tell this this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cole. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield. Gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Pass is caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. And the tailback's got it again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the call is a quarterback sneak. I don't think he broke the play. That defensive front rising up to stop it. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. hustle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Finds his target. And the defense brings him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught. Completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offense is drilled down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Just a heads-up play by this wide receiver to recognize where the first down marker is and then to get out of bounds to save time.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout. Ole Miss.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the quarterback just takes a knee.